Okay, enough of this foolishness. This young man that's coming up next lives about 20 minutes from me up in northern Utah, in a little place called Harrisville. First time I met him was at the Heber City gathering in a cowboy hat with a pair of boots under it. Come walking up beside me, and I heard this little voice say, "My name is Thad Elmer. I'm going to be on the open mic at 1 o'clock, and I expect you to be in the audience." What do you say? That, "Yes, sir." Now he says, "I'm getting a little long in the tooth." He's now 14. This young man recites the classics. He writes his own. The broken arm that he will show you is bona fide. He got tromped bad about 2-3 weeks ago. Would you bring to the stage, all the way from Utah, Thad Elmer?
In Arizona, man. I was here in February. It was a lot cooler then. You know, the only mistake I can think of that I'm doing tonight is wearing a vest. Good grief. Man, you guys turn on the heater down here. Well, it is so good to be at the Arizona Cowboy Poetry Gathering. This is my first year here, and I thank you all so much for the warm welcome. I appreciate it. It has been such a treat. Well, like Sam said, I busted my arm a couple weeks ago. And I was at our pro rodeo there in Ogden, Utah, and they do the thing called the ribbon roping. And they turn a bunch of cows out in the arena, and a bunch of cowboys on horses, and a bunch of dumb kids on feet. And through the mud, and well, all I could hear was, "On your mark, get set, go," and then all this herd of sorrel and black went running at cows, and there were kids on the ground and cows everywhere, and it was a bloody, gory sight. And all of a sudden, this cow's on top of me. And I stand back up. And then it's on top of me again. I'm thinking, man, this cow does not like me. I get up once more, and the cow's on top of me again all of a sudden, and I get up, and my arm's bent in half, and I was thinking, oh my goodness. And so I broke my arm that day. And here's a little story about another cowboy breaking his arm. It's called "Cowboy, Count Your Blessings" by Larry McCorder. Now 2 waddies rode together o'er the western half so great. It 'twas a buckaroo from Utah and a hand from the Lone Star State. And though their race some different, of friends they were the best. Of each other's tack and ways, often they'd make jest. Hot debates were often floored of grazing bits or spades, center fires or double rigs, leather straps or braids. Each one stands its test of time, and each serves a certain need, and each is worth its weight in gold, they finally both agreed. The sticky part, as you can guess in talk of right or wrong, is whether you should dally up or if you should tie on. Utah says crazy folks like you should be kept up in a cage. Just take your raps and you, my friend, might see that ripe old age. It's easier on the cow, it's easier on your horse, and it stands to reason to be easier on you, of course. Texas says, now buckaroo, that little spill was nice, but it don't do cow or horse no good. When you got to catch 'em twice, see, I've saved your line a dozen times, all 60 feet of it, and you weren't contemplating then, and to that you must admit. Utah says, you have saved my string, I must confess it true, but I'd rather lose 100 ropes than go what you went through. That time old Peaches blowed her cork and wrapped you in the middle. Me and my old Shrade Walden got your smart self off the griddle. Cowboy, count your blessings that you didn't buy the farm, and the only thing you got out of that little wreck was the big black cast on your arm. Texas says, when you cut a man's line, cut 'cause instead of one long, I got two shorts, and neither's of much use. And though it's broke, my arm's still here, and in 6 weeks it'll mend. I've still got all my God-give parts, and you can't say that, friend. The first time that I met you and I shook hands with you, I noticed your right forepaw was short a toe or two. Now you speak of counting blessings, and all that's mighty fine, but I'll keep the horn knot in my rope, 'cause I can still count on all of mine.